Let us start the lecture on spherical coordinate system. What is it? Spherical coordinate system. Just share. Spherical coordinate system. We all are familiar with the Cartesian coordinate system in which we use x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. In spherical coordinate system, we use r, which is used for radius of the sphere, and then two angles are there, theta and phi, r, theta, phi. Here, first we have to derive a relation between spherical coordinate system and Cartesian coordinate system. Okay, then just see here. First of all, we have to draw a Cartesian coordinate system, that is x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. We all know in Cartesian coordinate system we have three axes, that are x-axis, y-axis and z-axis, which are perpendicular to each other. Let this one is the x-axis and this one is the y-axis and this one is the z-axis. Then we have to find a relation among Cartesian and spherical. But that are spherical, that is comes from the word sphere. Yes or no? Just draw a sphere here. Sphere. Here I draw a sphere. This is the sphere. Okay. Then I have to draw the position vector. For the position vector, we have to first find a point P. Let this is the point P having coordinate x, y, z. This one is the origin. Okay, having coordinate x, y, z and OP. OP is the position vector r vector. OP is the position vector r vector. This P point not in YZ plane. Okay, just coordinate x, y and z. Just see how the OP is present. Let this one is our x-axis. First draw the x-axis. Let this one is the x-axis. Then this one is the y-axis, perpendicular to each other. Then the third one, let this one is z-axis, which is perpendicular to both x-axis and y-axis. Okay. If this is the Cartesian coordinate, then the OP, position vector, this is the position vector, is just like this. This is the position vector. X-axis, y-axis, z-axis and this is the position vector. This is the point P. Okay. And the sphere which I draw on the board is just like this. Actually, this is the circle which I draw, one part of the small part of the sphere. Yes or no? If we cut the sphere slice, then we got this circle. Okay. This circle starts from here, go like this and end it here. Okay. This is the circle which I draw on the board. And the point P is here, not in YZ plane. Okay. Then let this is the angle theta. This is the angle theta. Okay. If this is angle theta, let draw a perpendicular here. Draw a perpendicular here. Let this is the perpendicular. And this is the angle theta. This is position vector r. Then this becomes this. Or let this is Q point. This PQ is, what is this? This is R sin theta. Yes or no? Then OQ. This becomes R cos theta. So see here, R cos theta is along Z. Yes or no? Just write down here Z. Z equal to R cos theta. Okay. Then QP, just draw here. this QP. The here, let this is the L. This is point L. Okay. Then this becomes r sin theta. This also becomes r sin theta. Okay. R sin theta. Then draw the perpendicular. Draw a perpendicular here. Let this is perpendicular. This is the L point. Let this is the point Q prime. Q prime is on x-axis. Draw a perpendicular from L to x-axis, which meet the x-axis at Q prime. And let this is the angle phi. This is the angle phi. Then this LQ prime. This becomes r sin theta sin phi. Yes or no? If we draw a perpendicular here, this becomes r sin theta sin phi. Yes or no? Along y, r sin theta sin phi. Just write down here y equal to r sin theta sin phi. Okay. Then this Q prime O is r sin theta cos phi. Yes or no? OQ prime is the base, so r sin theta cos phi. Okay. So here we have to write, this is along x. So write x equal to r sin theta cos phi. This is the relation among Cartesian coordinate system xyz and cylindrical coordinate system r theta phi. Okay. Then the range of the cylindrical coordinate system r theta phi. Range. We all know in Cartesian coordinate, range of the xyz is from minus infinity to plus infinity. X have range from minus infinity to plus infinity. Y have also range from minus infinity to plus infinity, and also Z have range from minus infinity to plus infinity in Cartesian coordinate system. In spherical coordinate system, just see, first what I write r theta and phi. R is the radius. Radius always start from the center, that is from 0 to infinity. Here you can write 0 r. This is for r. Then theta. Just see here. This is the negative z axis. That is, you can write here z prime. Yes or no? Theta starts from here. If the point P is on Q, then theta starts from here. Just see. Theta goes just like this and end here. Theta. This is for theta. Okay. That is from 0 to pi. Yes or no? Theta is from 0 to pi. 0, theta, pi. Then we have phi. Just see phi. This is the phi angle. This angle is phi. Which angle is phi? Q prime O L. Yes or no? If the L point is on Q prime, then the phi is 0. That is, phi starts from here. Starts from here, moving just like this. Yes or no? And end at here. Okay. Complete full circle. That is from 0 to 2 pi. Yes or no? 360. 0 to 2 pi. That is 0, pi, 2 pi. This is the range of the spherical coordinate system, spherical polar coordinate system. Range. Yes or no? Okay. Just here. Here we write the XYZ, that is Cartesian coordinate system, in term of spherical coordinate system, spherical polar coordinate system. Yes or no? Then just write spherical polar coordinate system in term of Cartesian coordinate system. That is, we have to write r theta phi in terms of x, y and z. Just here. First we have to write r. Squaring each and then add it, then take the square root. We got r equal to under root x square plus y square plus z square. Individually square, then r, then take the square root. We got r. Okay. Then theta. Just see here, theta. Cos theta equal to z by r. That is theta equal to cos inverse z by r. That is cos inverse z by r. But here we can't write r. We have to represent the r in terms of x, y and z. So here we have r equal to under root x square plus y square plus z square. So write down here. In place of r we have to write x square plus y square plus z square. Yes or no? Is it okay? Then the third one is phi. Divide y by x. That is y by x equal to, see here, r sin theta cancel out. Then sin phi by cos phi, tan phi. That is phi equal to tan inverse y by x. Yes or no? This is the spherical coordinate r theta phi in terms of Cartesian coordinate x, y, z. Okay. Then the third one, we have to write the position vector. Just see. We all know position vector in Cartesian coordinate is r equal to x I cap plus y j cap plus z k cap. Yes or no? Then. But here we study the spherical coordinate. So we have to write the position vector in terms of spherical coordinate. Yes or no? Just see. In place of x, we have to write r sin theta cos phi. So write down here r sin theta cos phi I cap plus, in place of y, we have to write r sin theta sin phi, r sin theta sin phi z cap plus, in place of z we have to write r cos theta, r cos theta k cap. This is the position vector